Scorpio, are you ready for your June 2017 Celtic cross reading? I am totally ready for it. And I apologize the delay. I've been moving, everything's been chaotic, and I haven't forgotten you. I just did not have a minute even to do a reading or anything like that. So I've been missing doing my beautiful readings regularly, and now hopefully I can continue to do that. And I've also opened my private readings, which is really exciting. I love connecting with you online. Before I used to do it face to face, you know, in real life with real physical clients in real physical places, and doing this online works just as well, actually even better. It's fabulous. So if you're interested in getting a personal reading, look into the description box down below and you'll see that I have a lot of really nice introductory offers with really super affordable prices. And I don't know how long they'll stay that way, so take advantage. Anyways, I've been shuffling, thinking about you, Scorpio, and let's see what energies are coming in. Let's see how you can make the best out of this month and overcome any challenges that might come your way as well. So let's see. Let's see, Scorpio, June 2017. Coming into June. Oh, Scorpio. Scorpio! There's some mischief going on right now, because we are already in June. What kind of mischief is going on? Who is taking something from you, or who are you taking something from? It can go both ways. That's how I got the message, both ways. Can you see that? It's a little bit of reflection. I'm sorry. So you all know the Seven of Swords is that card that talks about someone stealing something, someone being sneaky, someone being mischievous. So something like that is happening. Let's find out more. Next one. Struggle. Struggle. People are wrangling for position. So there is kind of an atmosphere. This is the Five of Wands. An atmosphere of struggle, of someone trying to take something, and perhaps because of that there's a fight. People are fighting over something, and this is affecting you. So whatever that is, Scorpio, we'll see how this evolves. We'll see how the story unfolds. Okay, next one. Your underlying strength. Ah, Scorpio. This is your secret power as well. You know how to flow and go deep in love. You know how to go around using love to your advantage, or really helping the world with that wellspring of deep love that you have within you. So this is absolutely wonderful. So Scorpio, why don't you use your power of unconditional love to solve this, whatever's going on? You can be the troublemaker or the peacemaker. You know that. An evolved Scorpio is a blessing to this world. Absolutely. I have Scorpio friends who are the most loving, caring, the most nurturing, the most deeply feeling people that I know. They're the best friends. They have my back. They're the peacemakers. But then also I know a few Scorpios who are unevolved, who are a disaster to be around. And hopefully you're one of the evolved ones, and you can bring some peace and love into this situation, or stand above it with the power of your unconditional love and understanding and being able to see through things, perhaps. Let's continue. Okay. The recent past. Nine of Pentacles. So it looks like whatever is this difficulty is, it's come up recently, because the past, it looks like you've built your solid foundation. You've been independently stable. That's this card right here. So it's very good. The recent past has been good to you, and now something here has come up. So let's continue. Your expectation, look at this. Your expectation is that nothing good can come out of this situation, all right? that is going to bother you for the rest of the month. So whatever's going on here is difficult. It's difficult because this is the card of nobody's winning. You know, this person is kind of taking stuff away from these people, kind of going heh heh heh. So this is very close to this card. So you're either expecting that you'll be kind of screwed over, or you're expecting that you will win this situation. You'll be able to take from them what's yours, or perhaps what's not yours. I don't know. Very interesting. Does it make sense to you so far, Scorpio? Does it make sense to you? Okay, let's continue. Next one. Justice reversed. Okay, Scorpio. The conflict that's going on, whatever you're being cheated out of, it looks like you're not necessarily going to win this one. I'll leave it at that for now. I'll leave it at that. Now, your fears, Scorpio. Your fears. The Chariot reversed. So, I think you're very intelligent. You're kind of fearing that you can't win at this one. And it looks like you're going to have to take a small, I would say, loss, a small loss in this situation. And you fear that, and you kind of know that. But you know, sometimes it's important that we know when to take a loss and when to fight for our victory, right? Sorry about this cheesy mug here. It's just so huge and practical. I made myself some delicious hot chocolate, so of course you never think about that when you turn on the camera. Okay, let's continue, Scorpio. I don't know how this is going to unfold. This all looks very mysterious to me so far. Now, outside influences. Okay, here we go. Scorpio, there is a person that is going to be very tight, very miserly, who does not want to give up his goods, who doesn't want you to benefit from what he has. So this is a negative influence from the outside, I think, concerning this situation. All right. I want to go through this quickly so in the end I can really get some insight and weave the story together. Now, these are your hopes. The Moon. Now, is that a Scorpio card or not? This is the deep subconscious mind giving you insight into a situation because it's upright. The Moon is a very interesting card. It has an essence of depth of emotions, of the deep subconscious mind influencing you. And sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be bad. Sometimes it can drive you crazy. You don't know why, especially when it's reversed. And sometimes you can use that subconscious wisdom to give you clarity in a situation. And perhaps you're really trying to feel this out and make a good decision. And that is really good, Scorpio. Now let's see the end result. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, great. Great, great, great. When this card comes up, it's just one of those cards that doesn't give you a very clear end result. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, I see it as the karmic wheel, cause and effect, things moving forward. And when it's upright, and in this situation, I got the first feeling of a positive notion for you. So I think that whatever the situation is, you're going to come out of it in a positive way. But it's not 100%. It's not 100%. When this comes up upright, I would say it's 70-30, 70-30, 70 that you'll come out good, but perhaps 30%, it'll be either 30% that you will not come out good, or there'll be a partial loss, even though you come out on top. So let's take a look at this whole thing now and just see if we can make a little more sense out of this situation, Scorpio. I mean, you are in that situation, so perhaps it makes more sense to you, whatever you're dealing with right now. So you've got, you've got your heart in the right place, right? The Ace of Cups upright. That's why I feel that this is not you. You know, things can go both ways, but This is telling me you've got your heart in the right place. You've got a good heart. You're one of those people who wants to really heal the world, who wants to deeply spread unconditional love onto this planet. So most likely I feel that this is somebody else. This is somebody else really trying to mess you up a little bit, steal from you, screw you over, take advantage of you. And that there's going to be a lot of struggle resulting from this, because you're not going to want to take it easily. And I mean, you're already thinking, how can I come out of this in a good way? You're probably thinking, I'm not going to be able to win this one. And perhaps you can't, perhaps you can't, because look at this. It looks like the first part of the month, it looks like whatever the struggle is, you're not going to be able to recover whatever that is. You're going to lose out. But sometimes that happens, but in the greater sense, in the end, you do come out on top, even though this is, at first, it looks like a huge loss. For example, you're fighting over something, the other person gets it, and afterwards it turns out it was a horrible, horrible thing that causes them trauma. And then it was perhaps good that you lost it, kind of like in a relationship. You want to hang on to that partner. You want so badly to be together with them. Then someone comes and steals them away, and in the end, you found out he was an alcoholic, an abusive person, and you kind of got away from it, right? Just as some examples here. Anyways, the outside influence, really, really difficult. People not wishing you the best, not wanting to share their love. You really activating your deepest intuition to know what to do. And then you coming out, okay, dealing with the effects of this, but coming out mostly on top. But, Scorpio, I don't want to leave it at that after I've had another little drink. I want to draw some clarification cards here. I want to know what this is about, okay? I really want to know what this is about. I want to draw 3 clarification cards just for the general outcome, because let me see what this is about. What this is about. Just give us a little more insight, a little more detail of this whole situation. Okay, I'm going to draw 3 cards, Scorpio, to see if more detail comes out. What it's about, what it could be about, what you could do, all right? What is this about? This situation of you having to take a loss, take a strike, step back, say, okay, I salute you, but I leave. Take it, do with that thing whatever you want. Okay, all right. So let's see, Scorpio. Let's see, Scorpio. You with a big, beautiful heart. Big, beautiful heart. Actually, the person with the most deepest understanding, the biggest heart that I know is a Scorpio. Beautiful, beautiful person. So powerful. First card flew out there, but I need 2 more. I need 2 more cards. I need 2 more. 2 more cards to know what this is about. Okay, all right, okay. This is showing me that you got to be the bigger man or woman. This is someone who's like a yogi. That's what I'm thinking of right now. A yogi who's relaxed, who's stepping back, who says, okay, just take whatever you need, do whatever you need to do. I'm just going to let you do it, and I'll be the better and the wiser for it. Okay, you go along, struggle, and do your small-minded thing. All right, and very interesting. I feel that this is the other party. I just had that feeling. Queen of Wands. So the other person who is taking something from you is a bit of a bossy, perhaps a woman, female energy, someone who's trying to take something by force, someone who's a bit loud and rash with fire sign qualities. So there's a person like that involved. So if you can think of someone you know, someone you first thought of when you saw this, okay, you got to stand above it. You have to stand above this, okay? Don't let yourself be pulled into this petty fighting and pulling and clashing and mashing. Just don't. Okay, you got to be the bigger one. You got to, be the wiser one. And look, this is actually positive. This is reminding me, this is the world in the Wheel of Fortune. So I think this situation will help you regain your vision. It will help you just move along and open your vision even further and be able to plan the next steps, what to do after this. Okay? So whatever this person is taking from you or thinking she's won so much, in the end, Scorpio, you're going to be the wiser one. You will be the wiser one. So this comes through the moon, those really beautiful, intuitive, this quality of seeing through things. It will come through. And look, this person is illuminated. This person is kind of like a saint. And it doesn't bother him if people take things or not. And this is the card that comes last. So in the end, you will be the visionary. You will be the visionary, and it's not really going to bring you down so much, this whole thing here. And so you're starting with that beautiful quality of love that you have, that strength, that depth of feeling. And look at this, the ability to stand up and come out of a situation strong, independent, and with a solid grounding. Okay, so that's basically what I'm getting here about this struggle and this thievery and this situation where someone is like taking something and thinking they're so great, thinking they're like, ha ha ha, they can bully you around. But in the end, don't fight it. Don't fight it. Okay? Don't sink down to their level of low vibrations, because this is a card of very low vibrations. This person is just acting out of hate and fear and meanness, and you don't want to stoop down to their level, of their vibrational level. This is too, a thief has very low vibrations. What kind of self-esteem do thieves have? Very, very low vibration too. And you, Scorpio, have the capacity to have such high and pure vibrations, using your capacity of deep love and understanding. So, to really move to the next level of that, of your sainthood, of your evolution, of your soul, of your consciousness. That's what you got to do this month. Take a step back and say, okay, take it, go. I don't need that. I stand above it. I will not sink to your low vibrations with this hick-hack. This is hick-hack, right? People like fighting and pulling things apart and all that kind of stuff. So you don't want that. You don't want that, Scorpio. You don't need it. You want to be evolved. Okay. So I hope that's made a little bit of sense. Remember, these readings are general readings, and the essence of the cards can be explained, but each situation is so individual. You know that. Whatever made sense to you, whatever kind of insights you got from it, hopefully you did get some insights. If not, later on this month, as things develop, perhaps you'll remember it and remember to step back. Okay, thank you so much, Scorpio. I'm going to now do your love reading and post it as well, because June is the month of love, where love wells up inside of us. And I'm going to take special care to do a really good one, so check that out. Thank you. I'm Natasha, your Empress of Wands, and I send you lots of strength to overcome this, and I'm sending you also unconditional love. Thank you.